Alright, yo guys, so today's video, we're back on Dueling Grounds and we are going to rank every single Dueling Grounds weapons ultimate, because since I last did it, I think it was a few months ago, it was definitely before season 1. I think the newest weapon back then was the Warhammer, so there's a few weapons that have been added in since then that could maybe top the list, maybe be at the bottom, who knows. But as for weapon skins, I think I'm only going to cover the ultimate ones, so ones that actually fully change up a skin's ultimate move, and not ones that like recolor like this Bloodluster or the Casar Gammers, the Magma Casar Gammers. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the rankings. Before we get into that, I'm trying to become the best ear mixer around, and I need your help to do so. A like, comment, subscribe to the channel would help out tremendously. Let's get into the video. Alright, so here we are for the ranking. I still set up for my last video, but for first weapon I want to start with actually. I think, let me go with the Gauntlets first. So as for the Gauntlets, you'll be seeing it on the screen as I'm going on about it, but for the Gauntlets, honestly I think its ultimate animation isn't the craziest, but I really like that personal aspect to it. I feel like it's very, very disrespectful to do to someone mid-fight. Because like, obviously you ground and pound and then you just throw it into the air and just slam them down like they're nothing, man. That's, I look you right, I like it. I'm not going to say it's top tier, but definitely Alright, so for our next weapon I want to rank, I'm going to actually go with the dual daggers. After its ultimate, I think I had it quite high the last time I ranked it, but it is one I've seen that many times. It is kind of boring now. Does it mean it's bad? I don't think so, no. But I feel like the saving grace with the animation is literally just the kick at the end. You know, actually, I think I'm going to put it in our first mid. Because it's fast, I guess it's a fast animation, but it's not very good though. But the standard we have nowadays. Alright, so for our next weapon, I want to actually go with the Naginata, and to be honest, I've always thought its animation is quite clean. It's grown on me a lot, I'd say, in recent time. And when I was doing my Naginata video with the curved swords, I believe it was, yeah. I don't know, I was just enjoying it, to be honest. I think it can definitely be our first absolute Dueling Grounds. I think it's a very good animation. For our next weapon, I think I'm going to do the Casar Gammers, and there is some bias here, I can't even lie, because these are my favourite weapon in the game. I think it has the best ultimate, one of the best ultimates in the game. The animation's really good, the pull, when you pull the person down, the start up, everything's good about it. So I think it's easily our second absolutely Dueling Grounds weapon we have today. There will be more, do not make any mistake about that. I think I want to, for the next weapon I'm going to do the Katanas. Now, unlike the flaming ultimate skin version of the Katana, I also feel like the Katanas currently suffer the same thing as the dual daggers, where you've seen it that many times, it is sort of boring. But I do still think it is a much better animation than the not curved swords, dual daggers. So I think I'll have it in I'd say middle eye. Middle eye's calm. So now we're left with the curved swords, the Warhammer, the other Katana ultimate, and the bow staff. I think I'm going to leave the bow staff and the Katana for last, which then leads us into the curved swords, and low-key, I think the curved swords ultimate is tough, I'm not even going to lie. But is it absolutely Dueling Grounds level tough? I do not think so. I think the end pose and how you end off the ult is really cool, but I don't think it pushes it into that top tier. But I do think it is the best of these three in I. As for the Warhammer, I think as long as I play Dueling Grounds, I think it'll always have a spot in absolutely Dueling Grounds. Because I just think it's such a good animation. Very, very fun. Doing just a lot of stuff, like you're moving like Yoda with a hammer that big. It's crazy, man. crazy. So yeah, I think it is absolutely Dueling Grounds. Which then leaves us with our last two, the bow staff and the ult, the flaming ult, the katana. And to be honest, I think they are both absolutely Dueling Grounds contenders. But I think I'll go with the katana. I think that is 100% the best ultimate in the game. I couldn't rank it last time because it didn't come out when I last ranked these ultimates. But I mean, just look at this. Look at this. Come on, man. That's the best. It's the best in the game, man. It's the best in the game. Like, you'd be hard pressed to find a better one than this. But yeah, the bow staff ult is a very clean animation. It's obviously, with it being the newest weapon, it will have, would I say, most modern looking one. That doesn't really make sense, but it just does look good. No, I don't think it's the best in the game, but I do think it low-key, in my opinion, sneaks into the bottom of absolutely Dueling Grounds and maybe the top of 8. Either, I'm not too fussed where you'd personally want to put it. But I think that really is the final ranking, I would say. Actually, I'm just looking. Any revisions I'd want to make. Oh, low-key, I think I'll put the Gauntlets top of 8. But yeah, if you like today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. If you have different opinions on what should be in I, mid, or absolutely Dueling Grounds, let me know down below. And soon I will have a video up going back to the Warhammer. I think I want to revisit the Warhammer. I haven't played with it in a while, so that's something I'd want to do. But yeah, guys, peace.